guys, it is Game Theories here, and guys, Taylor Swift's brand new album Midnight is so close to coming out, and we are about to get her latest single, Anti-Hero, for that album coming out very, very soon. But I thought it's no better time than to just talk about Taylor Swift's past just before this album comes out. So today I thought, since we're going to be getting our lead single Anti-Hero very soon, we'd run through every single Taylor Swift single that there has been and rank them on a tier list. Now, there will be a few ground rules for this before we get started. I am not going to be including any sort of singles that I've had remixes for, so like the Reputation remixes or like The Lover featuring Shawn Mendes, and I'm only going to be featuring ones that actually appear on albums or the odd few like Only the Young, which I think like basically appears on the Lover album anyway. Everything else, such as like I Don't Want to Live Forever, Both of Us, all them sort of stuff, they're not going to be in this list, otherwise we'd be here forever. But apart from that, let's get straight on with this video. But before we get any further, please make sure that you've clicked the red subscribe button down below and have your notifications turned on so that you get notified every time we make any brand new Taylor Swift videos. Okay, so here we are on the tier list. Now, I really hope I've got every single one of these right, so hopefully these should be all the singles from debut all the way over to Red Taylor's version. So let's just go in chronological order and let's rank them. And I will say, I love every single one of these songs. I mean, you can't not. So even if they're on the D tier, doesn't mean that they're bad. Just means that they're not as good as S tier, if you get what I mean. Firstly, we have Tim McGraw. It's, you know, it's her first single, so it's meant to be not the best. And I'd say it's a solid C tier, because, you know, there's nothing hugely special about it, but I still like it. Next, we have Teardrops on My Guitar. I don't know why, but out of all of debut, apart from like maybe Mary's song, this one I always seem to have on repeat. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's definitely hinting towards that more sad side of Taylor Swift songs, and I really like it. So for that reason, I think it's gonna go A tier. Next, we have Our Song. Now, loads of people love this song. It's definitely not my song. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I don't know what it is, but out of all the songs in debut, I just don't seem to click with it. So, D tier, sorry. Next we have Picture to Burn. Again, it's good, but it's too country for me. Like, I know this is a country album, so I can't really say that, but I definitely much prefer Taylor Swift's more recent things. This, I don't know what it is about it. I'm just not a vibe of it, but I do think it's better than Our Song, so it's gonna go D tier. Next we have Should Have Said No. I went through a phase of like absolutely loving this song. I don't know why, but like before lockdown, I absolutely loved it. I think I may have overplayed it, and now every time it comes on, I most of the time skip it just because I prefer lots of her other songs. So I think it's solid C tier, I'd say. You can see that none of debut have really gotten to the S tier yet because they're just not that amazing, if you know what I mean. Next we have Love Story, S tier. There's nothing else I need to say about that. Again, You Belong With Me, S tier. I mean, just think of that bridge. Just think of that bridge in that song. Too good. So, S tier. Next we have White Horse. This is one of my favourite track 5s, and track 5s are like my favourite number on the album. This one I think is really, really precious. I absolutely love it. However, I think track 6 of Fearless, as in Breathe, was just a bit better, and I think that one should have been the track 5. But I do really like White Horse. It's definitely going to be A tier. Is it better than Teardrops on My Guitar? I feel like today it is, but that could easily change at any time. 15, I never used to like it, but when Taylor's version came out, I began listening to it again, and I think it's decent. I think it's a good song. I don't think it's like as special as these ones, but you know, if I ever want just a chill time, just want to put some happy music on, it'll be this one. Let's move on to Speak Now next, and we have Mine. This was a song that I used to have on repeat. Whenever I used to listen to Speak Now songs, which I didn't really used to back in the day, it would always be Mine, because I used to go on YouTube, put on the music video, and absolutely love it. I do think it's a great song. I have overplayed it a little bit, so I think it's going to go probably top B tier. Like, it's a decent single, and it's definitely a great lead single. We've got Back to December. I love Back to December, but I don't think it's as good as Mine, so it's going to go B tier. Next we have Mean. Everyone loves this song. I like it, but I don't think it's as good as any of these, so I'd say C tier, you know? Next we have The Story of Us, again, same as Mean. Sparks Fly, I absolutely love this song. Don't know what it is about it, but I'm gonna say it's probably the best Speak Now lead single that there is. So probably A tier. Basically, all of the Speak Now songs that are S tier are your Enchanted, Long Live, Innocent, the ones that weren't singles, unfortunately. Next we have Ours, which is of course from the Speak Now Deluxe album. Now in the UK, I think we can get the Speak Now Deluxe album now, but we never used to. So the only reason how I used to be able to listen to the song was from the music video on her YouTube channel. And it's fine, it's decent, I've just never really listened to it that much, so it's gonna go C tier. Next we have We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. Now it would have gone there, and you know what I'm gonna say now, Taylor's version. Like, I love Taylor's version. I don't listen to the original songs, but I don't know what Taylor's version did with it, but what was it doing with the we? It ruined it, like, in the nicest way possible, I mean that. So, B tier. I still listen to it as Taylor's version, but I miss the old one. I really do. Next we have I Knew You Were Trouble. Again, it's just a classic. It's brilliant. Is it slightly overplayed? Probably, but it's just the one that if you ever want to play Taylor Swift in front of your friends who aren't Swifties and like say they hate her, put on this song and they'll absolutely love it. So for that reason, it's going to go in the A tier. Next we have 22. Again, it's a similar vibe to I Knew You Were Trouble. It's one of those ones where you can just easily put it on and everyone will vibe to it. We've got Red next. I think this one's a really clever song. I love the imagery in it and I really do like it, but I don't think it's as good as any of these. So probably top B tier. You know, I'd say it's on the same level as mine. And next we have Everything Has Changed. I absolutely love the song. I don't know what it is. Loads of people absolutely hate any of the Ed Sheeran collabs. I don't understand why. Maybe they just dislike Ed Sheeran, maybe that's it, but I absolutely love the song. Got so many special memories with it. It's more sentimental to me rather than actually being like a really, really good song. Although I really love it. I don't know why, I just absolutely do. So for that reason, it's gonna go top S tier. Absolutely love it. Unfortunately, I do think the Taylor's version wasn't as good for it, but it's still amazing. So for that reason, it's gonna go there. Next we have State of Grace. Now, I don't know whether this is an unpopular opinion or not, but I prefer the acoustic version of State of Grace. I thought that was really nice and sweet. The normal State of Grace, it's good. You know, it's still really good. So B tier, I'd say. Next we have Begin Again. This one I used to fall in love with. However, I think I overplayed it. So B tier again. I think there's going to be a lot on B tier because like I say, the ones in D are still really good. But these are just like ones that like aren't like your favorite ones. That's what B tier is. Next we have The Last Time. I hear so many people absolutely hating this song. I don't understand why. I loved it on the original Red album. Then Taylor's version came out and I absolutely love it. Like I love it even more. I can't even describe it. So for that reason, it's gonna go S tier. I know no one else will put that on their S tier. I don't know why, I just absolutely love it. I think the guitar solo in it is absolutely amazing. The harmonies in it are amazing. Just everything about it is brilliant. If you haven't listened to it, go and listen to it. Let's move on to 1989 next. We've got Shake It Off. It's, of course, everyone's favourite song, B tier. I think that's the best way to describe it. Bad Blood, again, it's overplayed, but it's a solid song, so B tier as well. Blank Space, I do think that's A tier. Like, that is a very good single. The music video for it is amazing as well, and I just love it so much. Style as well, I'm going to say that goes A tier. It's brilliant. If they could collaborate with Harry Styles for the Taylor's version, that would be amazing. Wildest Dreams as well, A tier. You're seeing a trend here. There is so many great singles just from 1989. That's why it is her most regarded album, because there's just so many great singles. Out of the Woods, I think I overplayed this one. I do really, really like it, but I think it's going to go probably top C tier. It's one of those ones where, because I've heard it so many times, whenever it comes on, similar to Should Have Said No, I kind of just skip it, but then I'll sometimes put it on. It's a catchy song. Next, we got New Romantics. This should have been like a proper lead single. This was amazing. If this was in replacement of Shake It Off, 1989 would probably be my favorite album. But it's gonna go A tier. Absolutely amazing. I have absolutely no idea how I managed to forget this. Call it what you want from Reputation. I've forgotten to put it on the list. That would definitely go top A tier. It is one of my favorite songs from Reputation, and I could not stop playing it when it was released as a single. We've got Look What You Made Me Do, of course, probably her most biggest statement ever in a song made. And so many people hate this song. I know so many Swifties who hate the song. I know so many people who don't like Taylor Swift who hate this song. It is slightly cringy in areas, but I don't know why. I've just grown to love it. And you've got to admit, what it does, the song itself, and at the time when it came out, the context of the time, it's a masterpiece. So for that reason, S tier. Next we've got Ready For It. Again, absolutely love this song. I love Reputation as a whole. It's my favourite album. I think it's amazing. It's going to go top A tier. Next we've got Endgame. Again, similar to Everything Has Changed. I absolutely love Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift's collaborations, and this with Future as well. Whenever people say, oh, Taylor Swift's not good, she doesn't do any rap, play them this song and they will absolutely love it. So for that reason, it's going to go A tier as well. Next we've got Delicate. I don't know why, this is just my favourite song. It's my favourite Taylor Swift song. So many people are like, why is it your favourite Taylor Swift song? I'm like, because it's Delicate. It's amazing. So for that reason, S tier. Gorgeous. I liked it when it came out. Now that I've heard all of Reputation and I've had like 5 years to process it, it's probably one of the weakest ones from Reputation. So I'm going to say probably C tier. Next we've got New Year's Day. I never really liked this song until I heard One Step Forward, Three Steps Back, which is of course Olivia Rodrigo's version where she kind of took the New Year's Day chords and created her own song out of it. I absolutely love One Step Forward, Three Steps Back. New Year's Day, it's fine. I just think Olivia completely improved it, and New Year's Day itself is alright. Out of everything here, it's probably going to be D tier. I still like it, but it's not amazing. We've next got Me. Everyone seems to hate this song. Unpopular opinion, I like it. So A tier. I think it's a really good song. And it's just the one that you can just have some fun with. Next we've got You Need to Calm Down. It's alright. C, basically. We've got The Archer. Absolutely love this song. Top A tier. Like, what a brilliant track 5. Next we've got Lover itself. Again, love this song and love this album. So for that reason, it's also going to go top A tier. It's a brilliant song. I added Christmas Tree Farm on just because out of all of the, I know she had a Christmas album, but out of all of like the Christmas songs, this is basically the Christmas single. I know it was set like 10 years after the album came out, but it's still really good. Whenever Christmas is on and I want to play some Taylor Swift and I want to do it in front of my family and I can say it's Christmas so we're allowed it, I play this song. It's amazing. And do you know what? It's just a great jingle. Sometimes I put it on when it's not Christmas and it makes me feel really bad because I love it so much and I want to play it all year round, but you know, not allowed to. Only the Young. If Folklore hadn't came out during 2020, this probably would have been my most played Taylor Swift song of that year. And there's a good reason for it. It was absolutely amazing. I love the film, Miss Americana, but this song, I don't know what it is. Like, it's just so empowering and it's a great song. So, A tier. Next we've got Cardigan. Originally when this came out, I wasn't a big fan of it. I wasn't a big fan of Folklore at all. It took me a while to get into it, but now it's by far one of my favourite songs just ever. So, S tier. We've got Willow next, not the same vibe as Cardigan, but I do love how the music videos relate to each other. That is very cool. Willow, I used to play it all the time, but then after 2021, I kind of forgot it existed for a little bit. I do love Evermore, but it's never really the one that I jumped to. So probably top B tier. Mr. Perfectly Fine, it's probably my favourite Vault track from Fearless. It's absolutely amazing. A tier. We've got I Bet You Think About Me. This one took me a while to get into, but I really like it. So probably A tier, B tier. Probably B tier, considering what else is in B tier. And finally, we've got the All Too Well 10-minute short film. And this technically isn't a single, but it was basically the entire promotion for Red Taylor's version. So I'm going to class it as a single. And it's top S tier. Like, there's no question about it. It's the All Too Well 10-minute version. It's the short film. What can be better? But anyway, guys, that is the end of this video for the rankings of Taylor Swift's singles. What did you guys think about this? Do you agree with me or not? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And also let me know whether you are excited for her brand new single, Anti-Hero, to be coming out very, very soon. And for her brand new album, Midnight. I literally cannot wait. And as always, we've been here at Gate of Theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.